So hello guys and welcome to the machine learning in one video. So we'll have a look at how a machine learning model works, how is the ML model trained, and how are we doing the prediction. So let's go on to our Chrome, and for this we'll be using Google Colab. So let me tell you what is Google Colab. Okay, so Google Colab is used for ML model only. It is like there is something called as Jupyter Notebook, which is simple and easy to use while you are training your machine learning models, mainly when you are working with data sets. So Google Colab offers you a variety of built-in libraries which you can directly use without downloading or installing it, and it is a little faster compared to your own PC. Okay, so let me get to my Google Colab. So in ML model, what we'll be having a look. Initially, when you are starting with your machine learning, initially you need to have a data set. So how you will get a data set? Okay, usually we go to Kaggle. So this is the website which offers you a variety of data sets. Okay, you can have a data set of whatever you want, and this also has a pre-trained ML models as well. If you want to try out those, you can try out, but this will give you a different variety of data sets. You can come here and explore the different data sets whichever you want. So they are having a stock market and data set and some other data sets. You can go and search over here whatever the data set you want. Okay, this is the first step. Need not worry about the data collection part. Okay, initially this is the process of data collection. So the second thing in ML model is we need to clean the data, prepare it, and manipulate the data. So what is this cleaning, preparing, and manipulating? So in machine learning, and there when you are having a data set, let me assume I have a data set like this. Okay, this is a two column data set. Assume that you don't have this value. In some data, some values might be missing in the data set. In that, what you need to do is you need to take the median of this column and fill the empty spaces. Or in few cases, the data will be in text format. Okay, you need to convert the data into integer format. As a ML model always understands integer values. So you need to convert it into integer format. This will be the data cleaning, and you need to remove the unnecessary columns. This will be a part in cleaning and preparing of the data. Next thing is we need to choose a model, ML model. There are different ML models which are like a linear regression, logistic regression, and support vector machines, k-mean clustering, decision trees, random forest, and a few other ML models are there. So you need to test all the models and see which is the best suiting for your dataset and which is offering the highest accuracy. You need to choose that ML model. This is the training part. Okay, the next thing is the testing data. What we will be doing in the testing of the data. So as we had taken a data set over here, assume that we have taken some 100 data. Okay, what we won't give all the 100 data for the training of the model. Instead, what we'll do is look here. We'll just split the data. If we are having a data set, we'll split the data into a training data and a testing data. Okay, why is this? Because once you have trained the data, you need to know the accuracy of your model, right? If you want to know your accuracy, you can't go and again create a new data set or something. So what we do is in the same data set, we split it into testing and training data. Usually this training and testing data ratio will be 80 to 20. This will be 80% and this will be 20%. You can vary this according to your needs. Okay. So the 20% data set will be given to the machine learning model to predict it. Okay, this will do the predictions and we will calculate the accuracy. So how accurate is the ML model? Okay, this is the testing part. And finally, we make some improvements based on the results. We need to manipulate the data or make some changes in the ML model to make the model accurate. Okay, this is the overall workflow of a machine learning model training. We'll have a look at a simple practical thing. Initially, I'm in my Google Colab. Okay, if you want to have a look at this file, I'll give the link of my GitHub repository in the description. Okay, you need to just go to files and open new notebook and go to GitHub, and you can paste the URL which I have given in the description over here. Okay, and just click on open. It will directly open. You can make a copy of it and start working on it. Initially, what we do, initially we are importing the necessary things, NumPy and Pandas, and we are importing sklearn library. What is sklearn? Okay, sklearn is a Python library which helps you, and it has a ready-made machine learning model. Okay, you can directly give your data set to it. It will automatically train it and give you the model. Okay, it also has some testing and training built-in libraries which you can use to directly split the training and testing data. Okay, let me get back, and we are importing a matplotlib. So what is this used for? This is used to plot your data, to visualize it. If you are having a data, you need to plot on the graph and then decide which ML model to be used to train this kind of data. Okay, this is used for visualizing. This is used for visualizing. Next thing what I'll do is I will import my data set. So usually we use .csv format because usually you get data set in form of .csv only. I'm importing it and I'm storing it in a variable as df. When I enter df, it will give me the data set. This is the data set which I have taken. Next thing is we need to plot the data and try to visualize it. After visualizing, we need to decide which ML model suits the best for this. I will tell you about how to select a ML model as well. Okay. After visualizing, we are in these two steps, 7 and 8. What we are doing is we are separating the columns. Here we had two columns, right? Here we are having two columns, but in some data sets we'll be having 3 to 4 columns. Okay, in the 3 to 4 columns, the output, the final price. Okay, this will be your result column. Okay, and you have some dependent factors like I have taken a data set over here for house price prediction. For a house price prediction, you need to know the area, and you need to know the age of the house, and how many BHK, how many bedrooms are there. Based on that, the price might fluctuate, right? So those three things will be your dependent variables. Okay, we are just splitting the dependent variables and the result column. Okay, these two things, these are the dependent variables area. As of now, we just have one dependent variable over here, and this is the result column, which is price. Okay. After splitting the data, how are we selecting the ML model? Okay, this is a linear regression model. as we are using the data set now, it will be the data set will be in this format, in this pattern. And this is the logistic regression. The points are somewhat like this. Okay, decision trees. Okay, and the detailed video and explanation of this I have done on my playlist. So you can click in the description below and access the playlist. I've explained all the ML models one by one in it, so you can have a look at it and try to decide which is the best ML model which is suiting your data set. Okay, so we are having a decision trees and random forest, k nearest neighbor, support vector machines, k mean clustering. So these are the different algorithms. Okay, after you have selected the best algorithm which is suiting, you need to create an object, linear regression object, and then these two variables are the dependent variable and our resultant column. Yeah, you can visualize it. Okay, these two things we are giving it into a linear regression model. After training it, the resultant model is stored in reg variable over here. Yeah, after training it, we have stored it in reg variable over here. After that, we'll try to predict. Okay, we are predicting the price of the house over here. Okay, this is all about the basics of machine learning. So if you want to know the detailed explanation, you can go on to my playlist which I have given below. You can have a look at each of the individual ML models, how do they work, and we'll also have a look at the detailed explanation of all of the code. You can go and look out. So thank you guys for watching.